when it comes to equipment, when it comes to technology and machinery, and there are a lot of expectations in this regard. And that's why we still need to do a lot, we need to work a lot, and we would like to request an assistant. And the most important thing you can help with is this exchanges, transfers of technology, exchange of experience. We need to understand.
The Global Innovation Leadership Summit in Geneva was buzzing with the most powerful minds on Earth. Billionaires, presidents, and scientists all gathered under one roof. The host's voice echoed across the hall. Next up, Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. A pause. Cameras zoomed in as the youngest African leader rose. Calm, focused, dressed in his military uniform and trademark beret. He took the microphone, his voice steady. Africa is not the future. Africa is the present. We do not beg, we build. Gasps filled the room, but then a chuckle. Elon Musk, seated on the panel, leaned toward his mic with a smirk. That's cute. You want to build rockets while your people don't have clean water? Laughter rippled through the audience, but a cold silence followed. Traoré didn't blink. He met Elon's eyes. The room tensed. Was this the moment everything would explode? Traoré didn't speak immediately. Instead, he did something unexpected. He looked around the room slowly, scanning the world leaders, the journalists, then returned his gaze to Elon and smiled. I don't expect someone born in comfort to understand the hunger of the forgotten, Traoré said, his voice calm. You mock thirst, but you've never stood in line with a jerry can under the sun, praying a government truck brings water. I have a hush spread over the room. We're not trying to build rockets to Mars while Earth is broken. We're trying to fix the land where our mothers bled to raise us. The audience was silent. Then applause erupted. It started in one corner, then spread across the room. A few African delegates wiped away tears. Traoré remained calm, proud, but not angry. As the clapping died down, a woman stood up from the third row, elderly, wearing traditional West African cloth. Security moved in, but Traoré raised a hand. Let her speak, he said. The woman was trembling. My son died trying to cross the Sea of Europe, she said softly. He believed Africa had no future. He believed we were forgotten. But today, hearing you, I feel like I got a piece of him back. You reminded me why we matter. Traoré stepped down from the panel and hugged her. The cameras flashed and the video feed went global. Social media exploded. This wasn't a debate, one tweet read. This was a resurrection of dignity. Backstage, Elon wasn't done. He leaned toward his assistant and whispered, I want every major outlet to cut this clip now. The assistant hesitated, but it's trending worldwide. Elon's jaw tightened. Exactly, he growled. I won't let some soldier from Burkina Faso lecture the world like that. Meanwhile, Traoré stood backstage, unaware of the firestorm brewing. An aide approached with a phone. Sir, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Your clip is everywhere. Traoré didn't smile. One speech won't fix the centuries of silence, he said quietly. This is not victory. It's only the beginning. Back at the summit, Elon returned to the stage, cleared his throat, and forced a smile. Let's not get too emotional, he said. We're here to talk solutions, not story. The audience stiffened, but Traoré stepped back to the mic. With all due respect, he said softly, it's our tears that watered the roots of your progress. Silence swept through the hall. Elon knew this wasn't over. He tapped into his network to discredit Traoré. Meanwhile, in a dusty town near Ouagadougou, a young boy named Suleimani sat outside, holding a cracked radio. His father had long passed, and his mother sold vegetables. But tonight, the world sounded different. He fiddled with the dial and heard Traoré's voice. Africa isn't broken, it's just unheard. The boy stopped clutching the radio. Mama, he said, he's talking about us. The White House was watching too. The president wanted to meet Captain Traoré, but Elon wasn't done yet. He sent urgent messages to dig into Traoré's past. Meanwhile, Traoré, unaware of the storm brewing, stood backstage with his team, hearing how his message had gone viral. The world is listening, his aide said. But Traoré remained focused. What about the French response? He asked quietly. His team confirmed reports of unusual military communications traffic, French business interests withdrawing from Burkina Faso. The next day, Traoré received a call from the U.S. president. Your words moved millions, the president said, but some in his administration saw Traoré as a threat. Traoré smiled gently. Leadership is never easy. It demands truth, even when it unsettled. Meanwhile, Elon Musk sent more messages to discredit Traoré's rising influence. But the more they tried, the more Traoré's message broke through. At the summit, a showdown between Traoré and Musk was inevitable. But Traoré's calm never wavered. Innovation